Hey guys, this is Stephen Howard and my dog Yucca. Hey Yucca. Um, whoa, little bad hair day. I've been crying quite a bit. It's good release crying, for sure. Had a good meditation a minute ago. It's beautiful out here. Light breeze about, I don't know, 76 degrees. So, people don't understand sometimes where I'm coming from or what's going on with me, or they don't want to anymore. I don't know which. Um, so I was introduced to spirituality through a series of events that happened. Um, we can go back in history and we can go over time, and it might be behoove you to take some research, but I stopped a robbery at a Target down on Blue Diamond. Um, I was a family man. At the time I was running a medical marijuana laboratory called the New Heights Laboratory. I was the direct source between the grow operations and the laboratory. If anybody wants to argue that, they can go ahead. Before that, I was a nightclub promoter for 15 years on Las Vegas Boulevard, known as Skateboard Steve. Basically, I had a reputation that preceded me. I was considered a tough guy. I had been through a lot of different events on Las Vegas Boulevard, which always ended well. And I always was trying to be on the side of the police. Not a narc or something like that, but I was friends with everybody, kind of like I was in high school. And I've always been a social butterfly. I'm a Sagittarius. I'm a big guy. I'm 6'3" and 230 pounds. But between my family and some of the other things that happened in my life, I felt squashed down until I was like a little person inside. Like Men in Black, you could open up my face and there'd be a little robot guy in there controlling everything, and he was all emotional. So I've gone through the barrage of what everybody goes through in life. I don't know if everybody has to go through what I've gone through, but I've been fairly naive my whole life, but naive, but also aware of what's going on around me, and have been put into some crazy. I got stories for days. I can just tell you that, I was molested at a young age, became oversexed through pornography in my adolescence, and then just kind of relationship after failed relationship after failed relationship, and I couldn't figure out why I was always failing. And I finally figured it out. A friend of mine from Canada was in a relationship and we failed that one. I basically figured out that I needed a spiritual bath, that I was pretty shallow, that I didn't I came from money, but the money was lost or went in the wind or whatever it did at a young age, and I was left to Grateful Dead and drugs and other things and music and sex, drugs, rock and roll, what everybody loves. And I've done many jobs, hundreds of jobs. I've also climbed mountains and surfed the largest waves in the world and become a world champion. And I've had glory days and I've had horrible days. I've had peaks in my life that I cannot explain. They're like movie quality. And then I've had other parts of my life that are just garbage. And it's who you surround yourself with. It's also how you carry yourself. Also, as you get older, you start to get these built-in insecurities. After 35 years of fucking failed shit, it's probably me. So you go and take a good deep look. And then you realize, well, hey, I haven't fucking fully developed. I don't know. And, you become, people become drug addicts, alcoholics. I became a sex addict. And what that means is if you can't fuck yourself, and I mean regularly, I don't know, you reach out to other souls, people find you attractive, one thing leads to another. Hopefully you don't catch a bunch of diseases. And I didn't do this through the COVID time. I've basically shut off. I'm done. I'm celibate. But I've been watching other people, and I've been watching, because of all of the depression and the same shit that I'm going through with sex addiction or whatever. They're going through with alcohol, or they're going through with meth, or they're going through with, there's all kinds of things out there that people are relying on. And I'm realizing that we all need a spiritual bath, that we all need a grand awakening, that this stuff's not serving you anymore, and that you've got a much greater calling, that the trumpets have been heard. I'm out here alone in the mountains. I basically live like a Buddhist monk. Try to do the best that I can do for people, and have the best that can be done for me. And it's been a blessing and a lesson. And I don't know why I needed to come back here and learn all of this and lose everything and live in the truck with my dog. But I'm not mad at anybody. I'm not resentful of losing my trailer, of not being helped that much anymore. I understand, people can only do so much, or, whatever. I just hope I don't fucking starve to death, I don't think I'm gonna. I'm in pretty good shape. Probably lose a few pounds, actually. I don't know. I just had a good cry. I came up here in the mountains, and I had a good cry for a friend of mine that I feel like is just so wrapped up, so fucking hooked on alcohol, that it's sad to me. It really, really is sad. It hurts. And then I thought about it, and I have several friends like that are addicted to something. And then, I've chosen a different path. I don't do any drugs. I'm gonna limit my sex life from now on. Even if I'm with somebody in a committed relationship, we'll have special times. But I, I mean, how much is enough? What's enough? How much do you want? I don't know. I mean, I happen to be Latin and Irish, so good for me. Um, they say the Irish are incurable. If you ever saw what's that movie? The movie about Whitey Bulger, The Departed. There's a part in there where Matt Damon is talking to the shrink, and he goes, we're Irish. We're incurable. The Irish created insanity. So here I am, just kind of going about, but I'm taking a real internal look. And then, I don't care what other people see or don't see. I really don't. I'm a sage, man. All I have is wise knowledge for you. Anything more than that, have a good one. But I think that I've been through a lot, you know, stopping the robbery, then being divorced after you protected the people, your wife and baby, they divorce you and take your custody away. Then a bunch of other things have happened, and they were all in a row. And then a mass shooting down in Vegas, and you ride your motorcycle to Montana. And after a while of some very, very hard work and freezing your ass off and figuring out how to be a Montanan, you you work for the Axemen, and you're down kayaking for a photographer, and you dislocate your shoulder, and you lose work, and you're staying in your trailer, and all of a sudden you meet the fucking love of your life. You meet somebody that, and you're like, are you sure you're not hooked up, you're not married or something? You're just so beautiful, so perfect. And it was like love at first sight. And you find out, that maybe 6 months later or so, you ignored all the red flags, but you assume now, after a few events, catastrophic tower, that they might be married, and you might be just a mistress or something. And you get your heart broken, and then your best friend dies up on a construction site. So then you come back to the real world down here in Vegas, real world 2. You come down here to the real world in Vegas, and your heart's broken, and people are looking at you, and yeah, you just go about your business. So I really apologize, anybody that I broke their heart or hurt them, anybody that I was involved with that feels like I wronged them or something. Please forgive me. I really have learned a lot, and I'm really grateful. And I hope that my spirit can atone for all of that. I hope that somebody up in Montana will forgive me and will give me the opportunity to be a real husband. Be really happy. Really, really happy. But I don't know. I'm not some psycho stalker. So all I do is send music or send tarot card readings or text that says, I don't know what happened, but I love you. I don't know if you're dead or alive. I don't know what happened, but I love you. See, this is what happens when people ghost you. and they were your soulmate. So, yeah, that's the big reveal, until all this either comes about or I get a restraining order or or some other form of communication. You can't fucking contain the container, man. You know, I truly love her. I've never loved anybody like that before. And I've been through a lot of relationships and a lot of marriages, but I've never felt love like that before. And it is what it is. It was a soulmate. I hope that someday she'll either figure it out and come back to me and we can grow old together and laugh about it. Or that I'll just be, I'll be helping somebody change a tire on the pass and I'll just get hit by a car or a truck. Big truck. So, I hate to make everybody feel sad today. It's not all bad, I I have myself. I love myself. I love my spirituality and where I've come from and my connection with nature. I love my animals. I love everything that I've ever touched, seen, or felt, including everybody I've ever been around. If you watch my videos, I love you guys. I don't come from low vibration. I really don't. It's just been like put on me and put on me in a really remarkable way to show me exactly how to be. So that's what I am. That's what I'm doing. Is I'm just trying to lead by example, man, and stay on the path. I'm trying to, lead everybody to the canal. Just everybody slip into the water and you'll be cleansed and you can get out. You don't have to be afraid anymore. I hate to get all biblical on you, but that's really what it is taking atonement for all the fucking bullshit that happens day to day. All the cheating, lying, and stealing, and hurting, and killing, and everything that's going on in the world. Taking atonement for all of that. Just owning it, man. You are the light. You are the light worker. You have everything you need. If people tell you that you need more, fuck them. If you need to operate on any less, you're a rubber, man. You'll be walking on the earth with your dog like Eli. Fucking samurai sword or something. So, we're in day 144 of the quarantine. Everybody's getting used to wearing masks. Oh shit, I forgot my mask. If I had $1 for everybody that forgot their mask in their car and had to walk back, I'd be a very rich man right now. Maybe that's what I should do. Oh, you forgot your mask? Here, I take tips. Here you go. I'm ready for the best. I'm ready for the things that I know that I deserve. I'm ready for the life that I know is attainable. I'm ready to ride ready to climb. I'm ready to surf before it is all over. I'm going to get my kicks before this shit house goes up in flames. And, talking about explosions all over the earth, oil spills in Greece, and, it's going to take 1,000 years to clean that shit up or figure it out. We have so many